What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another FC25 video where today we are going to see how many of the brand new Team 5 footies we are able to pack from 100 of these 84x10's. That is right, we have got a brand new team in. There's a lot of those low rated fodder cards like the Schmeichels and the Zicos, even just building these packs enabled me to pack multiple times, but there are more 99's in packs right now than there have been at any point in this game cycle. Maybe the England women was a time where there was more 99's in there, but we have got 6 footies, 99's, a handful of 98's and some good 97's as well. And we're going to see today how many we can pick up from 100 84x10's. Even one would be great, but we're in the, we're edging towards the middle of August. It's time to give us, free reign of packs. And I'm excited, actually. I say excited. I'm eager to see today whether or not EA allow us to get infinite 85x10's. The 84x10's and 85x10's expire today. Ooh, give me that Team of the Year Vinny J duplicate. Yeah, expire today at 6 p.m. You might be watching. I don't know when this video is going live. But yeah, it expires today at 6 p.m. And I'm hoping that this is the point in time where the 85x10's become infinitely repeatable, and maybe we get some 86x10's every day, like 5 or 6 of them every day. Anyway, guys, thank you for being here. If you're enjoying the content, feel free to drop a thumbs up on the video. If you are new here, feel free to subscribe. There's going to be a lot more pack videos and pack experiment videos on the channel over the coming weeks. And one of the things that I'd like to do for FC26 is also kind of work on some pack experiments and some pack videos on this channel for whilst we are there. Even if it's things like how many coins do you make from opening 50 bronze packs? How many coins do you make from opening 50 silver packs? Even gold packs. Wouldn't that be a fun experiment to do? Let me put some coins aside. Let me open 50 7.5k packs. How many coins can we generate in one sitting from that? Packs like that, we are packing an insane amount of Team of the Years here today. Packs like that I think could be really fun. And I think it could maybe uncover, first of all, some opportunities to potentially, is that another Vinicius Jr.? No, it's Hendrick. To potentially figure out a real easy / fun way to beat the game in terms of grinding packs and coins. But number two, one of the things that I've really enjoyed from making the videos so far here on this channel again more recently is the discussion with you guys. It's, I've got my own ideas and interpretations of the best way. Let's go Jude Bellingham. That's a good pack, isn't it, for fodder? Yeah, I've got my own ideas. And there's our first footies card. It's 97 Zico to kind of grind the game. And it's always fascinating to hear your guys' methods of grinding the game too, because even if it's a slight variance, it could make a genuine big difference. And so I've implemented a few of your guys' ideas in. We've done a few experiments based on the sort of ways that you guys grind the game versus the way that I grind the game, or sometimes just on the way that you guys grind the game. So keep the comments in the comment section and let me know how you're grinding the game, how you're getting the most out of the packs right now, out of the menus right now. EA updated the 1 of 5 player pick yesterday to A, include Team 4 of footies, which was really nice, but B, they reduced it from 2 squads to 1 squad, which in a negative way kind of removed the ability to earn some coins, because you now don't get that jumbo gold pack and that, I can't remember what the player pack was, but even at discard value, you would make about 10,000 coins from the 2 of them. If there was anything sellable, you might make 15 or 20,000 coins, and then if you got a tradable special card, you'd make 20 or 30,000 coins. They removed that, and that is a bit frustrating because it was a really good source of generating coins. Now there's nothing repeatable, at least not to my knowledge, that gives packs to give you coins. Yes, you've got the player SBCs, the icon SBCs, they give tradable packs back, but in terms of repeatability, there just isn't anything there other than League SBCs, and I don't think anybody wants to sit there grinding League SBCs in big old August. So yeah, that's a bit of a sad change. However, as I say, they condensed it from 2 squads down to 1. It's now just 11 87 rated cards or higher that are needed, which I quite like, because quite often I've got just such an array of like cards where fitting 587s and 688s doesn't really work, but I might have 7 different 87s and a few 88s. So I like the player pick now, obviously, again, A, because it contains the team 1 to 5 cards, but B, because one squad, go in, autocomplete, come out. You can kind of build them a lot quicker, a lot easier. Yeah, I think it's quite nice, actually. And I think what we'll do after today's video at the end here, so feel free to stay around for it, is all of the 87 through sort of like 93s that I've got out of these 84x10's. I'll go and build as many as I can of those packs. I'll only save 87 pluses from the duplicates. And then, yeah, I'll go and build a whole bunch of those packs. If we can even get, what, 10? Like, that would be nice. Maybe we can't get 10. Maybe we can only get like 8. But, yeah, it'll be fun to see if we can get some good cards out of those, as well as maybe packing some quality players out of these packs here. Now, as I said, guys, always love talking to you guys. Always love engaging with the community. And so for today's video, we are going to make sure to just go and grab some more comments and have a chat with the community. And the top comment is from SXVXNS, which I think is like Savans. It says, I think the grind is consistently different for certain people. For me, over the first 3 weeks of footies, I packed a total of 799 players. That's insane. Hansen × 2, Messi, Pele, Cruyff × 2, and Lamine Yamal, all from either the daily 84x10's or 89 exchanges. That's brilliant. GG's to you. And as this week has gone on and the grind has changed, I have followed suit with all you have done, and you have done to constantly grind and not gotten a single good thing. Yeah, like I know I got Ousmane Dembele on one account, but yeah, I've also struggled actually to get really high rated content. He goes on to say, over 1,000 plus 84x10's and a good 988 exchanges and got nothing good from it. I think it all varies on person, luck, and what you've done before. For me, I'll stick with this grind through this week, but I do hope that the 85x10's bring more luck to come. Yeah, I don't know if it's EA. Like, I'm not the sort of person that thinks EA manipulates pack weight, especially not on an account to an account basis or a person-to-person basis. I don't think they're looking at, for example, you, Savans, and going, oh, you pack some 99s, doop, 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 doop. No more. And I don't think they're looking at somebody who might have opened thousands of packs that hasn't packed anything and going, doo, 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 and being like, yay, you now get some 99s. I don't think they do that. But it certainly does feel like since the infinite grind has kind of been discovered, and more notably since the SBC soft ban has been removed, that for me is where it's become significantly more challenging to pack anything of note. And that might not be some nefarious EA thing where they've just kind of made it harder to pack the bigger cards. It might genuinely be like, if, like, for example, if there's a percentage of cards, like let's say the percentage drop of a 99 is 0.01, right? So every like 10,000 packs opened, a 99 comes out, right? Or whatever it is, every 1,000 packs, a 99 comes out. If they've removed the soft ban, and so now more people are able to grind more, and more packs are being opened, it's actually going to be harder. Here we go with our first footies. It's actually going to be harder to pack a 99 because more packs are being opened if it's on like a percentage of packs open situation. And it takes me back to a theory that I used to have back in the day when I used to, who is that? Oh, it's Fernando Morientes. Back in the day when I used to sit in calls, specifically with A&I skills a lot, and you know, because he's on US time zone, I would end up being awake until 6 or 7 a.m. before I would go to bed, and then I'd get up again and, you know, literally be sitting there playing games, opening packs and whatnot. There became a theory that it was, you would get better pack luck really late at night, like European time, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. And like, obviously it's just a theory, and it will never ever be able to be kind of like confirmed or denied unless we really learn the nuance of how packs are distributed and how quality cards in packs are distributed. But it felt like it. And I always tried to figure out why would there be better pack luck late at night compared to during the day? And the only rational reason I could think about was because less people are opening packs. And so therefore, and again, let's say a 99 comes out of every 1000th pack, right? It doesn't have, it could be any 99, not a specific player, but just a 99 rated player comes out of every 1000th pack. If there's loads of people opening those packs, you might open a pack, and then on the whole game, 10,000 packs might get opened between you opening your first pack and you opening your second pack, which means 10 99s might have been distributed and you missed them all because you just didn't open a pack. But when there's like less players on the game at like 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning, here we go with a footies card. Come on, give me a 99. Left mid. There's a left mid. There is a 90. Wait, is that might be a 99? Is that Nico Williams? Is he 99 right now? No, he's not. Who's the left mid that's 99 right now? Let me get it up on my screen. It's Fernando Morientes. Yeah, but like my theory was, it's Due. My theory was that if, like, again, every 1000th pack a 99 comes out and it's 3 o'clock in the morning and there's the volume of people on the game is way lower and the volume of people opening packs is even lower, out of that 1000 packs, you might be opening the 7th pack, the 420th pack, the 600th pack, and then the 950th pack. So you've got 4 chances in it, like, for example, within that 1000 packs to hit that 99 that is distributed for that 1000 packs. And that might be completely off for how the reality of how pack distribution and card distribution within packs works. But in my mind, it made sense. And so I literally used to wait to open my like Foot Champs rewards and Rivals rewards until 2 o'clock in the morning. And I would open them then. And I genuinely felt like I got better packs. But of course, I don't know what I would have got had I opened them at 3 o'clock in the afternoon or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So it might have been something better. So it's always an interesting discussion about, or interesting like thought process, I suppose, about like, how do you pack better cards? Is it just brute force? Is it just sheer volume of packs? We've opened already on this channel now over the last couple of weeks a good 1,000+ packs, and wow, what a pack that is! And I've hit like 1 or 2 99s. That's savage. That's savage. That's a lot of packs to open to not get to not get a 99 rated card. But is it a case of just keep going, it will eventually come? Or is it a case of you can keep going if you want? You might never get these 99s. You might have to wait until, another 2 weeks when all 99s are back in packs, and then, the game is to kind of like pack them all sort of thing. I don't know. We get Cristiano Ronaldo. That's quite nice. I am actually already at 51 duplicate storage spaces filled up, and I'm only saving 87s and above. That's slightly concerning because we haven't got through half the packs yet, which means I might have to have a mid pack opening halt to go and build a few of those player picks straight away. But I want to kind of do them all together, so we'll see. We'll see where we're at towards the back end. We get 96 Maradona there. That's quite nice. Graham says, "Hey, loving the content and refreshing to see someone who puts the time in to show us the grind instead of just opening packs with points. Also, once a week, do a Q&A using the comments as an idea for the solo podcast." Yeah, I like that. I do like that. And yeah, like, the grind obviously this year has been made a bit easier for 2 reasons. Number one, like Pale Tools. I started using Pale Tools only the back end of last year. I didn't know it existed, genuinely. You would think that somebody that lives on the game and lives online, is chronically online, would know about things like this. Like I knew about Easy SBC, which would kind of like tell you what players in your club would complete one specific SBC or whatever, but I wasn't really, I was just never privy to Pale Tools. And for some reason last year it started getting put into my like stream chats and video chats a lot more, and I was tentative. Like my relationship with EA, not with EA Sports, here we go, not with EA Sports per se and the people that work there, because I've got a lot of time and a lot of respect for the people that work there. Is this a footies icon? English? No, I don't think we've got an English 99 footies icon, have we? No. We get Smith and 97 Rijkaard. So a new footies card for us there. But yeah, I've got a lot of time, a lot of respect for the people that actually create this game. And especially, it's really nice actually to see them coming to the forefront of content at the moment and doing content with, I'm currently halfway through the Foot Weekly podcast, Foot Accountant has done lots of content with Richard Waltz and with Jamie from EA Sports Ultimate Team's like dev team. We've seen a few other pieces of content with a few other creators where they've had devs on and they've been talking to them, and it's really, really, I think, important to see their side of things, because it's something that I've known personally with these guys, not with these specific guys, but maybe some of the older people that don't work at EA Sports anymore, or that still do but aren't at the forefront of the community. Like, I've heard these things from them. Damn, that's a nice little pack. I've heard these things from these people so many times, and I have a broken relationship with EA, and yet I will still sit here and always stand like behind these people that make the game and say, like, they are underpaid, they are overworked, they are not the billionaires, they are not, EA make the billions and billions of pounds. EA Sports are just a subsidiary or kind of a branch of EA that get assigned a budget and a timeline, and like any dev in any job, they just get told to get on with it. So when they get the heat for being terrible at the game, or all these Canadians that don't know what they're talking about and think like all these kind of disrespectful things that people say about them, it gets really frustrating because it's not them. Like, I assure you, the people making the game want the game to be the best game it can possibly be, and it's really nice now that for some reason or another, they are now allowed to kind of come out and speak. And the way that they're talking about things with regards to kind of explaining the game and why certain things couldn't have happened or did happen and what's going to happen going forwards is really, really promising. And it was really interesting to kind of like make a long story even longer. It was really interesting to kind of see the response that Jamie had when Pale Tools had been spoken about. And so going back to, I didn't really use it much last year, even though I learned what it was, because in spite of my broken relationship with EA, I was just worried that I would be targeted and I would be banned, and I would be banned for it. And so I kind of used it here and there a bit sparingly, and then the more I used it and the more I didn't get banned, the more I used it, because I grew in confidence that actually, do you know what? And it got to a point where I was like, if the account gets banned now, I don't care, right? It's the end of the game. If it goes, whatever. This year, I didn't really use it like insane amounts, because I don't like opening packs and stuff on it, because from a content perspective, when I open a pack, if it's a good pack and I've opened it using like Pale Tools and it like enhances the process and speeds it up, and then I get a really good player, I'm like, damn, now I can't show people this really good player. I can go back onto the game and be like, oh, hey guys, here's a really good player that I packed, rather than here's the pack that I opened. So I didn't really open packs with it much, maybe like bronze and silver packs or whatnot, and I didn't really grind SBCs with it either. Like, typically speaking, I would with League SBCs and stuff, it was easy to grind it, and I just did it on console. But the use of Pale Tools has become more and more apparent in the community this year, and it was really interesting again, like, to hear Jamie talk to Nate, the Foot Accountant, about the fact that they know people use Pale Tools, and it more explains, from his perspective, it more explains the fact that EA need to do a better job within their own game and internally to allow people to be able to, sorry, I've got an itchy eye, allow people to be able to build SBCs, like, what he said, his specific kind of like line of thinking was, SBCs have evolved a lot over the last sort of like 6, 7, 8 years since they've been introduced into the game. And what they used to be was supposed to be something that was challenging, and they were difficult back in the day, but they've evolved, and yet the way that we use them and kind of interact with them in game hasn't evolved. And so they'll be looking to like improve that, and that's really nice and really important, I think, because like when we talk about me going through the grind, like, yeah, I've used Pale Tools to build these 100 packs, right? It took me about 30 minutes. If I tried to do it on console, it genuinely would have taken me about 12 hours, maybe even longer. It would have just been an absolute nightmare, and it would have taken the longest time to do it. And that's why people go to the store, because on the one hand, viewers love to see packs, the endorphin rush of packing a big card. Like, if we hit a 99 here now, although I probably won't even play a game with it, I really want to get one, because it's like right now in this moment, my purpose in this game is trying to pack all the 99 rated cards, trying to build the best team possible without spending money in the store. And people want to people like that, people enjoy that. And so when it's so hard to grind a significant amount of packs, generally speaking, especially earlier on in the game cycle, people want to see those people that are opening store packs. And, you know, and so the views go there. And so I think, yeah, from EA's perspective, hopefully improving the way that we interact with SBCs will be good for next year. And then in terms of like me grinding right now, it's because it's easier. And although EA haven't explicitly said you are absolutely fine to use Pale Tools, they have spoken on the fact that they know what Pale Tools is. They're aware that people use it. And it's not even just Pale Tools either. Like there's multiple sites out there that can use that can do this sort of thing the sort of thing that Pale Tools does. So I want to go 93, low to high, ignore position, yes, club and storage. Let's build like 3 here to start with and just clear out some of the trade pile space. So yeah, I do think, and like I say, it's one of the things that I want to do next year on this channel specifically. It's not necessarily about packs per se. It's not necessarily about me just sitting here and opening a load of packs and trying to catch people on that endorphin rush and trying to catch people being like, oh my god, look, he's hit like a sick pack, like how jealous am I, sort of thing. It's the sort of thing where I want to sit here and like I said earlier on, is like, right, let me build 10 league SBCs and grind through those, and then open all the packs and let you guys know, is it worth it? Like, are league SBCs worth your time, or are you better off playing rivals for bounties? Or are you better off playing tournaments? Or are you better off playing the gauntlet? Or are you better off sitting in the menus, grinding for other things, you know? So we'll do that a lot next year. Here we go. We've got 97 there. Okay, so it's Dudek. I've got a TepentheZ. I believe he's still extinct. I don't know if that's because his price range hasn't been updated, or if it's because he's just very good. Well, we've got a few nice cards there. We'll take Dom Solanke. I do want to collect also all of these winners cards. So keep those coming, EA. Even the Spurs ones. Get another Dudek there. And we get a Theate, so nothing crazy. I've already got a Dudek there, so I'm going to take Letizier just so I don't have a duplicate. And now, hopefully, I'll have enough duplicate storage to rip open the rest of these packs. Damn, still 26. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. Anyway, enough of me rambling. Wow. I only used 15 cards from the duplicate storage. Okay. Okay, that's very, 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 very surprising. I thought, after I built 3 packs, I thought it was going to be significantly more. Well, tell you what, let me go and build 3 more. Let me just use storage only, and that will clear out enough space. Wow, I thought we wouldn't even be able to build 10. We're going to end up building about 15 of these upgrade packs altogether. Ingvar says, love the vids, Nep. Got a challenge for you, which you could maybe do. Let's hear it. Let's see. Let me just put this to... no, this one to storage first. Hold on, I've lost the comment now. Oh, it says, keep opening 88 exchanges until you pack every rating from 83 to 89. From every rating to 83 to 99 could be fun. That kind of is the collection book that we're doing. Okay, maybe not the 83s. They are really easy to pack, and we do constantly get to a point where we've got all of them. But that's effectively the collection book, which we're doing at the moment. It's on the NepentheZ 2 channel, where we're kind of tracking off and ticking off every single player that we're building towards. So if you're interested in that, that's there. And Short Stack says, at the end of the day, it's down to personal luck. I do agree with you. I got 4 of England's 99s from the 89 exchanges. For some reason, my 88 exchanges do not give me the specials like I see you get. My grind keeps becoming stuck. I'm able to grind out of it, but it's frustrating when my 83x10's have 2 specials or less in a run of 5 straight packs. Yeah, and you're right, and that's where it does come down to sometimes. Pack luck. Like, quite literally, are you lucky or aren't you? And I do think it just comes down to that personal preference and that personal feeling as well. It's like, if you feel like the 89s are better for you, then keep going, do the 89 exchange. I feel like the 88 exchange is better for me, and so that's why I grind the 88 exchange. I actually feel ultimately the 84x10's are probably the best I'm going to take that SAR because I do think these winners cards are a little bit more tricky to get than the footies cards. Open Meccano, he's quite rare. Well, he wasn't when he was in packs, but he is now, which is nice to get him there. But yeah, you're absolutely right. That personal luck is where it's at. But yeah, Graham, thank you for the comment before as well. And then You Choose says you could do 50 of each squad shifter and see the results. It may seem obvious, but I got my 99 from an 82 by 20. I mean, you'll probably get the most specials in the bigger packs, but I mean, do it to compare the luck / pack weight of each level. Another tip, if you, the Team of the Week pack, save the 89s, 90s, and 88s for the squad shifters. They're rare, but those few extras help. Yeah, I do that as well. The odd occasion, I'll dump an 88 Team of the Week into the 84x10 or something, but typically speaking, I do save those for the squad shifters. But yeah, I like the idea of like a squad shifter off. Go and build 50 of, maybe not 50, because that would be 250 packs in a video, and that would be a really, really, really long video. But maybe like 25 of each. Oh, what a pack. Maybe like 25 of each squad shifter, and then rip them all and only count Footies Team 5 cards. Like, ignore all of the kind of batch 3, because that caps out anyway at 97 rated Team of the Season cards, and just count the sheer number of Footies cards from each group. All right, I'll set that up. I don't think I'll be able to set that up for tomorrow, because building 25 of each, saving 25 of each whilst trying to grind isn't going to be the easiest task. So that might be... What day are we today? Monday today, is it? That might be Wednesday. Is it Monday today? Or is it Sunday today? I can't remember what day it is. I cannot remember what day it is. It's Saturday today. What? Where is my head? Okay, it's Saturday today. I'm losing it, guys. I'm losing my marbles, man. I'm losing my marbles. I sit in this office that don't get daylight every day because I've got the blinds down. Otherwise, it interferes with my lighting. Here we go. Another footage. That looks like Rijkaard again, to be fair. Yeah, I like that idea. It probably won't be for tomorrow being Sunday. It will probably be for Monday. We're going to get Ilkay Hundogan and Bola 97. He's quite rare. No, he's not. I've already packed him. So yeah, I like that idea. I like that idea. We've got Pariah says, ripping 84x10's, 89s, 88s, 87 exchanges, back-to-back footies, baby. He says, but I'm struggling to see anyone but Reese, Dest, and Xabi Alonso. That was me last year as well. But we've got an Argentinian. Is that going to be Garnacho, I think, is it? Villa. Wait, what? Oh, Emi Martinez. Okay. Ivan Toney 97. I know he's quite cheap as well. Yeah, he's 28k, but at least it's a new, another new footies. We're finally, guys, starting to get these footies cards coming out of packs. He says, it's nice that the grind is truly infinite, but wow, this is demoralizing at AF. It's like, because I've already got 199 this week, is actively stopping me from getting more. As I kind of talked about earlier, I don't think EA are kind of like dialing up or dialing down people's pack weight individually. I would be highly surprised if that's even a possibility. But yeah, it is demoralizing. Even if you're using Hail Tools or whatever other like services out there to kind of like help build your packs like more efficiently and quicker, even if you're doing that, not getting anything of value after spending hours and opening hundreds of packs is really demoralizing. Now, on the flip side, you get to complete every player SBC, every SBC that gets dropped. All of these icon SBCs are out. I've kind of stopped doing the player SBCs as well at the moment, because I'm hopeful that today we will get the 85x10's infinitely, which will just really, really enhance the grind, generally speaking. So I've kind of like paused none of them expire anytime soon. So I've kind of hit a pause for the cause on the player SBCs at the moment. But yeah, even though you can effectively complete everything in the game, people's teams right now, because of people that grind the game like we grind the game and like I'm grinding the game, their teams are so good that all of those 97s that you might get, or even like a Team of the Year Salah or a Team of the Year Mbappe or something like that, just doesn't get into your team. Just doesn't. And so the chase now is for these 99s. And that's why, like I say, right at the top of the video here, I'm really excited now. I am excited. I'm trying to pretend like I'm not excited, but I'm excited for hopefully getting infinite 85x10's today, because I think that they could be a game changer in terms of packing the 99s and actually getting a team full of 99s and hopefully having some fun. Matthew says, wow, what a pack. That's not what Matthew said. I just said, wow, what a pack. But Matthew says, my little spin on the grind is that I only put 90s and above into the 88 exchange and all the 87 to 89s into the campaign picks, and I still never run out of packs. Yep, it's good. And that's what I'm saying. The grind is good. Like the ease with which I'm able to regrind from 0 to 100 84x10s. Like I said, it takes me, depending on what I've already got in the club, what videos I've done before, and how many packs I've kind of got stored, it takes me roughly 30 minutes to maybe 60 minutes to get 184x10s. And so if you think, if I opened those 84x10s as I went instead and just infinitely grinded rather than saving packs, I could then save all of the cards like you're doing and put all of those cards into the like player upgrade SBCs or whatever, and like just go from there kind of thing. You know, it would be super easy. So yeah, you can infinitely grind, including those packs, and save packs and get more upgrade packs. Oh, just threw away a Ter Stegen, my bad. Which is absolutely fantastic. Now we've got 3 more of these 84x10s to go. So unless we hit one out of these 3 packs, we have not got a 99 rated card or a 98 rated card from these packs. I thought we might have seen like, you know, a Courtois or something, you know, like, or maybe not Schmeichel, I think he's 97. But yeah, a Courtois or something. But what I'll do now, after we open this last pack here, is I'll go and use everything we've picked up from these packs, and I will pop them into those player picks. We've already opened 6 here today, so probably we'll only get another 6 to 10, which is more than I thought we'd get anyway. So I'll be right back. All right, guys, as we come back here, I think I accidentally set the wrong thingy-mabobby-majiggy, because I've used a few cards I was trying to keep. I've used like an Evo Fermin. I've got 13 of them, mind you, which means we've done 19 altogether off of these. But yeah, I used an Evo Fermin Lopez, which is annoying. But it just doesn't matter, does it? It doesn't matter. Like, even though he was good, I want 99s. Nobody's impressed with an Evo card that we've already seen 100 times. I couldn't believe how many I was able to quickly make. But like I said, I did use some cards I was specifically trying to save. But never mind. Let's see from these last 13 guys if we can get anything of any significance. You know, 19 in total of these and 100 of the upgrade packs. I'm going to take the higher rated fodder this time. And it's all for what? All for what, EA? Buongiorno. Let's take a duplicate Luis Suarez. Getting some good 97s here, but again, I either want the winners cards, or I want the 99s. You know, there's a good few 99s in here now. There's no icons in here, which is a bit of a shame, and there's no 99 heroes. So it's only the 99 footies cards that we can get. We'll take Pedro Porro there again, thanks to the fact that the winners cards are a little bit harder to get than, like, let's say that footies Salma Basha. We get 96 Hurtig and 97 Canu. Now, Hurtig is extremely rare, and those Arsenal women are definitely the ones that I want to pick up, including the 99s. I've already got a couple of them. But yeah, decent. Salma Basha again. We'll take Vicario this time. We've done well. We've done well with the winners cards, but, you know, 100 84x10s and 19 campaign player picks, and we are so far looking. Hey, Beth Mead, she's got a 99. We are so far looking. That Hazard would be a decent one to pick up. I doubt he's expensive still, but you just never know, because he is extremely rare, to be fair. But as a 96 rated card, he is still 1,000,000 coins. Yeah, he's rare enough for me to take over Beth Mead, I think. That's the best card we packed here today, guys, that's for sure. We get Jorgensen, Bruno Guimaraes, 98 Foden, and 98 Griezmann. Okay, we finally, guys, got ourselves a little expensive card here or there. So Griezmann is 460k, and Foden is 235k. So we'll take the 98 Antoine Griezmann, and there's a couple of really nice cards for us. Maybe we can end on a 99 to sign off the video. We get Frida Manum And that is it. Guys, that will be the end of the video for today. Thank you as always very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. I'm out. Peace.